Street Fighter's playing Street Fighter. Yep, that's happening. Alright, first up, I guess we're going to do, in this video, the first one, Leader of the Gargoyles. Goliath. NECA figures are awesome because if you're an inbox collector, you can pop it open, get an actual nice look at the figure without actually having to open them. He was one of the first ones I got back in the day, so I actually already opened him to do some pictures with him. They came out really good. I got to post them. At least I think they came out good. I don't know if anyone else does. I don't really care. Now, NECA usually puts in a nice backdrop in there. It's kind of hard for the angle, but ooh, DJ down. Bad angle, bad angle. But yeah, the backdrop and the paper, the cardboard, who gives a shit? I dropped DJ in the process. He was just chilling over here, like he's hitting people with some punches. So this actually has two clamshells. The wings. This is the reason the gargoyle line, I think, honestly failed. Because these wings, as insanely detailed as they are, and yes, they are insanely detailed. It actually looks like leatherish, but it's not. Nice and hard. Just like me when I first bought the figures. So, his tail, bendable, it's cool. Jada does that with some of their figures, like Dulcium over there. This is where the gargoyle line, in my opinion, kind of tanked. Ooh. There he is. Nothing short of perfection when it comes to the look. The size on these guys are insane. You have articulation in the toes. You have articulation, I guess this would be an ankle. And that's one hell of a foot. Articulation there. Knees. Single knees, not double. Double jointed elbows, but you really can't get them to bend too much because you might get a little bit extra in there, as you can see, but not much because he's got some big biceps there. He does come with an extra head, which is wonderfully detailed. The hair, unfortunately, does hinder a lot of, as you can see, a lot of mobility. He doesn't really look up or down. As far as, I'm getting to the wings, I'm sorry guys, I kind of went off on a tangent. As far as height-wise, I mean, Street Fighter Jada figure is your average 6-inch. Wrestlers are probably about 6 to 7. I mean, he's taller than most of these guys. He's a very tall figure. Now, as far as the wings, under the hair are the two ports to port those in. This is where, in my opinion, NECA kind of failed on this one. It's ratchets 1, which I don't mind, but the first time you do it, you think you bust your figure. That's it. Now he's on, and look, this takes up an entire NECA display. Just one figure. And no gargoyle is walking around like that. These wings, they should have came with open or been able to drape over. These don't do that. Also a little hard to articulate with the head on. So, there's that. You gotta plug the tail in to his bottom. Plug it into his bottom, right in his little butthole. Let's get that tail in there. If he moans, I'm out. Ooh, he's squeaky. So between this guy having a lot of big parts on him, the tail, being one of them, doesn't stay perfectly on. He comes with these open hands that comes already on the figure, which I think are kind of cool. He does come with a couple of odd little things. Cammy got in my way. First, he comes with this book for display. It's kind of cool. It looks leather bound, doesn't articulate or anything, which I think was a fail. But comes with a cool book. Comes with only one of these hands to hold things, like a mic holding hand, if you will. Two fisted hands, which are really nicely detailed with the nails and stuff. So yes, he could throw some big ass punches. But the last one he comes with, which is an odd accessory unless you watch the show, comes with a pepper. Just a cool little accessory. I thought that was a cool little add-on. So there's that. The detail, again, very awesome. As far as getting a full display of gargoyles, once I realized that the guys I want aren't coming with folded wings, I kind of gave up on the line, which is kind of sad in my opinion, because these are definitely some awesome figures. If NECA would have put out just the folded wing, like 2 packs or something like that, folded wing 2 packs of just the wings, I would have bought that. You know, probably a bunch of collectors would have, knowing that we're getting the folded wings. The only good thing about him was he came like this. However, this figure does come with folded wings for this figure. So another figure coming with folded wings for another figure kind of makes you want to buy it like that, which I thought was good marketing. Yes, stupid on their behalf, because you know what? The line is such a good line that people are going to want to buy these figures anyway. And knowing that you can get folded wings for these guys is kind of a letdown. So, because there were other figures that came with folded wings for other characters that I didn't want to buy, so I didn't buy them. So I'm thinking about hanging these guys at some point in the flying position from the ceiling, maybe from the bar. Put a little bottle of Jack Daniels in his hand, so when I get thirsty, just pop it open and you can pour it. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, that's they don't really stand that well. Oh, Kyle's falling. Come on, Kyle, stay still. This is the price you pay for messing around too much. All right. You might have to get a NECA stand for him, and then he's good. So, but again, you're putting on an extra, you know, I'm a big dude, forearm wise, this is taking up my entire forearm, and I'm 6'2", so I think this was a solid miss with NECA, what they did. So having these guys is awesome. Getting them displayed, hard as hell. So eventually I'm going to have to do, I'll put it up here for now. I'm going to have to get some Ziploc bags or something so I can keep all the accessories with them. And as you can see, I'm just throwing these up there for right now. But that's it. That's my rant. That's my quick fig display. And again, I'm going to try my best to keep all the stuff together to make it easier to clean up, because once I toss it all, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm getting rid of these boxes, because having these things around, these boxes are huge, and it's display is one thing, storage is another, and trying to keep a box that is big is hard as hell, and especially when you have a bunch of them. So we're getting rid of the boxes, getting the figures out, putting them in Ziplocs, and that's what we got so far. So Thanks for stopping by.